The regular season is complete, and we are officially into the postseason. And we have a bye. We have the first round bye. We had the perfect season, the perfect regular season, that is. Went 17-0, and we have the number one overall seed. Not that it matters, but we have the number one overall seed, for sure the number one seed in the AFC. And we got a lot going on. We got first round expectations, a whole bunch of storylines, but we're going to go ahead and check out this mock draft. So, mock draft 3, we have Michael Williams projected to go number 1 to Green Bay, which is weird because Carolina should have the number 1 overall pick. Jay Higgins to the Titans, Jack Sawyer to the 49ers, Landon Jackson to the Browns. They got Travis Hunter projected to come to us, even though we're trying to get that number 1 overall pick so we can get him with the number 1 pick. But nonetheless, they got him projected to go to us. Mason Graham to the Cardinals, Tyleek Williams to the Niners, Harold Perkins to the Bills, Pierce to the Vikings, Gillette to the Broncos, Judkins to the Cowboys, T-Mac to the Commanders. They got Jack Kaiser to the Jets, Will Johnson to the Seahawks, Will Campbell to the Rams, Colston Loveland to the Colts, Kelvin Banks to the Ravens. They got a lot of unique picks coming on. They also got Ollie Gordon projected to go to the Cowboys, which is weird because they had Judkins projected to go to the Cowboys and Ollie Gordon. That's weird. But they got Ashton Genty projected to come to us to Vegas. How ironic that the top 2 targets of mine are the 2 targets that they have projected to go to us at 5 and 32, which my picks won't stay the same at that. First of all, we got to figure out this number 1 overall pick because I'm not making this trade with Carolina if they don't have the number 1 overall pick. That's the deal. I send Max Crosby and Travis Hunter to him for the number 1 overall pick. He doesn't have the number 1 overall pick, so we got to see what's up with that. I guess he might have traded it and didn't know, but we're going to see. I'm going to see if I can get him to go get that pick back, and then we can make the trade. Nonetheless, top players of the week, week 18. We got Malik Willis coming through with the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. 19 for 26, 482 yards passing, 7 pass touchdowns, 2 picks, 2 sacks, 5 carries, 23 rushes, 1 touchdown. Then we have Forbes on the defensive side with that humongous game, 4 tackles, 4 picks, and a tutty. Crazy week. That was the game against the Chargers where we scored. It was 73-10. He just gave up. But now we got to check out our first round expectations, the scenario. So I was listening to the Pivot podcast this morning, and Ryan Clark was talking about rookie expectations for Chop Robinson. Yeah? He said he was impressed that he met the expectations you set for him in after last offseason. Awesome. He really stepped up as a rookie. So we got big gain. Your rookie met the goal and earned 12,000 XP to solidify his development. So that's excellent. All the development points we can get is much needed. So that's one goal we got accomplished. We knocked off. We got 3 more storylines. So let's check these out as well. Let's see. Press conference. We got a press conference right here. See what this press conference is about. Hey, coach, I saw Ryan Clark talk. Why is Ryan Clark talking to everybody? Our season record this morning. Remember back in week 5 when you told the press we'd get 12 to 14 wins? Sure. He was talking about how good of a job you did. We didn't have a lot of wins at that point, and you got us more than promised. Well, of course. So you exceeded the number of wins you promised, and your players all earned 4,500 XP as a reward. You also earned 7 staff points. Clutch. So we got 310 staff points right now. So all of this, since we have a bye week, we have nothing else to do. We're gonna go ahead and go through all of this stuff. We're gonna go through player development. We're gonna go through all these scenarios, everything. We're gonna knock that out right here. So now we got Devontae Adams. You didn't get me the touches you promised. I'm a team player, but you need to hold up your end of the bargain. I understand. It's clear you aren't listening. I'm going to talk to the owner and ask them to put me on the block. Seriously? Trade block fallout. This player has been placed on the trade block by ownership. Goodbye. You were already on the move, partner. I made that promise so you wouldn't demand a trade right then and there, but a trade was already in the works with another user. So long, sucker. we're going to get even better value for you. So I think this is the last scenario. Hey, coach, taking advantage of this bye week to come up with a wrinkle for the rest of the playoffs. Great. Who is one player you feel like could be a secret weapon for us during this playoff run? Let me see. Matt Breida, Quez Watkins, Brock Bowers. Of course we're gonna go Quez. Well, that's the target. That's the target is gonna be Quez. Could be Bowers, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Quez since that's the guy that we've been developing this whole time. Decisions. It's definitely not Breida. So our slot receiver, how do you want to use him? What should we do on practice? Let's make sure his catching gets work. Let's have him work on spectacular catch. Let's have him work on his deep route running. I think deep route running since I'm a deep ball thrower. So let's have him focus on deep route running so we can stretch their defense. And remember, his personality will impact that. So never saw it coming. Quez Watkins earned a +5 boost to deep route running for the playoffs. Gotta love it. I'll take it. I'll take any kind of positive we can get. So that's all our scenarios. So far, only one bad one, really, which was the Devontae Adams. But we're not really focused on Devontae Adams because he was already out the door anyways. So all of our little message. I don't like how when you get all these messages, like even after you don't open it and looked at them and actually went in, clicked on the action point, it never removes them. So I don't like that. Of course, we're going to set up our training. And I thought about going ahead and doing the training for this one since we're on a bye, but I got other things to do. So we're just going to go ahead and jump ahead like we always do. And we'll be right back. And we're back after training. Training's complete. Of course, gold for everybody. Gotta love it. And then, like I said, we got other things we got to do. We got to go through development for the players. We got to look at a lot of things. So got the training complete. Now it's time to go look at, well, first of all, I was going to say, first of all, we're going to see how many points and see if it's worth developing them. But we're in the playoffs now. It's no time to be harboring all those points. We got to use those points. We got to develop everybody, and not just a few. We got to develop everybody because we got to make sure our team is in peak shape when we face off against these other user opponents, because there are no computer opponents at this point. It's all users going forward. So we got to develop everybody. So Willis right now is an 84, 88 with the +4 morale, and he has 6 dev points. Let's see where we get him to. So we're going to go with scrambling upgrade. I may put everything. So we got ourselves an ability slot with that upgrade. So I may use all scrambler. I may just do a little bit of scrambler and then go deep threat or strong arm, should I say. So scrambler. I like scrambler more because I'm on the run majority of the time anyways, because a lot of these users, they like to blitz. But the last 3, I'm going to go ahead and use for strong arm. So far we got them up to a 92. That's with the +4 morale. So looking good there. Strong arm again. Damn, he's not budging. They're not budging him no more. Maybe I should have just been doing scrambler this whole time. I'm going to do the last one, strong arm. Okay, so now he's up to a 94. +6 morale. That's crazy. Why isn't his overall points going up? Just morale. That's nuts. Anyways, I'll take it regardless. He's a 94 with the morale. So, I mean, we got to boost somewhere. So, abilities. Let's check out these abilities. See what he's got. First one, free. For a quarterback, I might change that. We're going to see. High point, Deadeye, Homer. I'm going to keep the Homer. I might keep closer. High point, Deadeye. I'm not really high pointing balls like say so. Pause. So I might have to change that one out. Let's see what they got. Safety valve. Passers with disability. Improve the catching prowess of all running backs who are open on pass plays. And that spin cycle is intriguing. For a quarterback, I ain't gonna lie, it is intriguing, but I'm not gonna be doing much spinning with him. Definitely won't be doing bulldozing, that's for sure. I guess, you know what? I guess I will have spin cycle on there. I may come back and change it. Let's see, persistent. Let's see, come back. When playing from behind, players with disability. Agile extender while in the pocket, passers with disability. Almost guaranteed evade the first sack attempt. Anchored extender. while in the pocket. Passers with this ability are almost guaranteed to break the first sack attempt by blitzing defensive back. Clutch. Midway through the fourth quarter in close games, players with this ability can easily enter and remain in the zone. That might be one. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to revisit that. Quick draw, no conductor. Passers with this ability can make hot route and blocking adjustments twice as fast. That might be the one. I'm not sure. Decision. Inside Deadeye. Passers with this ability have perfect accuracy on all throws inside the numbers except on high ball throws. It might be conductor. We're gonna roll with conductor. See, so persistent. Might take out persistent. I don't know. I like persistent though. Jukebox, that's crazy. That would be cheat code. I just can't take a chance with something like spin cycle or jukebox with a quarterback, because if the quarterback gets hit, they're gonna cough the ball up anyways. So what's the point in me having that? Which is something that Madden should have been, or EA should I say, should have been addressed years ago. Quarterbacks fumble way too easily. How did you bring out college football 25 and the quarterback doesn't fumble nowhere near as easy, but yet Madden, they're still fumbling easy as hell? For the life of me, I can't understand that. But let's see. Sideline, dead eye, passers with disability have perfect accuracy on all throws. Outside, let's see. Gutsy scrambler. I think we're going to stay with persistent for now. That way we don't get knocked out of the zone, the homer. I like all of that. I like all of those because I like anything that's going to keep me in a position where I'm staying in the zone majority of the time. So this might be the setup. Let's see. All right, yeah, this might be the one. Yeah. All right, so we done with Willis. Let's check out Forbes. Let's see what we got for Forbes. So we got four points for Forbes to play with. We're gonna go man to man with that. So we got zone coverage +2, man to man again, play recognition +4. Love it. Man to man again. I'll probably do man to man again. I might save this other point for zone. Let's see. Man to man. Screw it. We here. Might as well. So man to man, we give him all the man to man. No ability upgrades for him, but it's all love. It's all good. Still a star. We'll take it. On to our next player, Tyree Wilson. This one's difficult because even though he's got the XP and I can develop him, he has done stuff even though I've unintentionally done things with him. I'm planning on moving him in the offseason, so I'm not really invested in this guy like say so. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish upgrading him, but he's gone in off season anyways. He just doesn't fit the type of player that I need. His speed is low, and I like to have speed. Even the defensive end, I like to have them at least 85 or higher speed. If they got anything below that, then they getting out of town. Or I move them to D tackle. So there's the guy right there, Chop Robinson. Look, he's at a 94. We got 2 points left to upgrade him. He's at 95 now with the plus morale of 4 and temporary +2. He's had a lights out season. And now, as you can see, we got him at a 96. His temporary is +1. His morale is +5. He is just a human cheat code. And he's at a star development right now. Hopefully we can get him to a superstar and possibly an X Factor. And here we are, the other hybrid tight end that we have, the other mismatch at tight end. And we got an ability slot for him as well, Mr. Brock Bowers, who's coming off of a massive game, a massive game. What did he have? I think he had like 10 catches for 255 yards and like 5 touchdowns in that last game against the Chargers. So hopefully we did enough to pull off Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year with him. But yeah, we got him where we need him. Next up, we got our other tight end, Kyle Pitts. Yes, sir. Go ahead and allocate the remaining XP that we have for him as well. God damn, it's up in everything. So vertical threat is getting him upgrade points in a lot of categories. It's too many to reel off. So vertical threat one more time. Not really too worried about everything else. We like to go vertical. We like to go downfield. So we're going to make sure that he has everything that matches the way we play. Quez Watkins, that man, that guy, the Malik Willis's dynamic duo, his X Factor dynamic duo teammate partner. So we're gonna, you know what it is. We rolling with deep threat all day. We rolling with deep threat. Get these guys ready so that we can air it out down the field. You know the drill. It is what it is. So we got him, and he's got an ability slot upgrade as well. So I love it. I love it. Let's take a peek at his. So persistent, we got persistent, tireless runner. That's definitely going to be one that's coming out. I'm not really worried about tireless runner like that. We got to see what else we have available and reach for it. Yeah, nah, those are coming out. Those are coming out. Probably do something. Let's see. Return man. No, who needs return man? Plus, I don't even think I got Quez returning like that, or do I? I'm not sure. It's possible because he's a third string receiver, but second win. No, ball carriers with disability have steerable spin moves. That's given the fact that I'm always out there in open field with him. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with that one. So receivers with this ability to catch more consistently. Well, no, outside apprentice. Oh yeah, that's us. That's us right there. I'm gonna take the outside apprentice. Anything to give me those extra those extra routes, we'll take it. We'll take it. So we got that outside apprentice with Quez Watkins. I think I like what we got right here. So double me outside apprentice, spin cycle, persistent. Yeah. And there we go. Jackson Powers Johnson. Again, haven't been running the ball a lot this year to be able to develop these guys like say so. But nonetheless, he's developed. And we got him to an 83 and an 84 now with using our first point. Got 2 more points to use for him. Power, so he's 85. +1 temp, +1 morale. So really he's overall 83 without the temporary thing. So now he's an 86. He's an 84 now. So his development is key. Hopefully we can get him to a 90 by the end of our second season once we start focusing on the run. So we got Trey Tucker, a guy who hasn't seen the field a ton, but when he has got on the field, he's been a huge threat, specifically down the field. So we're gonna maintain that. We're gonna maintain the deep threat. Add all his points for deep threat. We're not really too worried about playmaker. That'll come down the line. And of course, he's not gonna have any ability upgrades. So that's that. He's got normal dev. That's cool. That's fine. As long as he's got that speed, that's all we're focused on. So Desmond Ridder. Now, this is a guy who I'm going to use these points on him. But again, another person who I don't plan on having in the off season. So we're going to go ahead and develop him regardless. But he's going to be leaving. He won't be with the organization in off season. As much as I like to keep him, he's going to cost too much. Whether I upgraded him or not. And we already paid money to our starter. We don't need to be paying all that money to our backup. So we'll get in a draft. Louis Seen, of course, he's on the come up. We're gonna go with hybrid or zone. One of the two. It's definitely not run support. I'm not too focused on run support. So zone. We're gonna go primarily zone. Once we start getting more points, we'll go hybrid later. We'll worry about hybrid later. But for now, we'll do the zone. So that when we are playing in the zone, he's more effective. Hopefully he can be a game changer in some big games going forward for us in the near future. So Kyron Johnson. Yes, sir. Give me that speed rusher. You know the deal. Give me that speed rusher. And we didn't focus on developing him a lot this season. We did get him in and get some sacks, but we were really more focused on developing Chop Robinson. So he missed out. I could have had way more points with Kyron Johnson, but he missed out because we were all in on developing Chop Robinson. So, but we're going to get him where he needs to be. Byron Young, too. Byron Young was sacrificed due to the development of Chop Robinson. But again, we're going to get these guys where we need them at. We're going to get them where we need them at. So, again, another one we're going to add speed rusher. Why? This whole time I was thinking I had Byron Young, a middle linebacker. I've got him at outside linebacker. But anyways, nonetheless, speed rusher. We're going to get these guys boosted up. Let's see what else we got. So we got Byron Young at a superstar. So that's clutch. Maybe we can eventually get him to X Factor. I'm trying to get a lot of guys X Factor. So Andre James, our center. Of course, we're going to always do whatever we got to do to develop our offensive line. So agile seems to be the go because they get more points when you upgrade agile. They get more overall points versus doing power. So for some reason, whatever that may be, I try to balance it out. Daniel Carlson might come back to Carlson. So we're going to do accurate. We're not too worried. Well, no, we do power. We're not too worried about accuracy. Accuracy just comes. It's got to be quick with the trigger. So power, we need a power because in the event that I need to try to kick a 65-yard field goal, we're going to need him to have the strength. Even though I don't necessarily plan on keeping him either in the offseason. Caleb Farley, the other half of the dynamic duel at the cornerback position. Man to man, give me that. Yes, sir. We did man to man for Forbes. Forbes had, I think it was 4 dev points. We got 2 with Farley. So we're going to go ahead and hit him with the man-to-man too. I need them to lock up on the outside out there. This might be the last one. I know I got a couple others, but I might leave them alone. Kadarius Toney, Matt Breida, Terrace Marshall Jr., Dylan Parham. Breida we'll use his to put him at elusive back because we're going to need to be able to run the ball versus these users. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade him. He might be the last one. Let me see. Let me take a peek, see if I'm for sure. Terrace Marshall. Yeah, we're going to cut it at that. We're going to go ahead and leave it there. Again, as always, if you're here for the first time or you're returning and you haven't liked or subscribed already, please do so. Click that notification tab so you can stay up to speed with not only this Raiders rebuild, but other Madden 25 content as well. Again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. That's been my time. Till next time. Peace.